Good afternoon, class. Well, I'm going to start my online lesson today by telling you that I miss you all and that I hope that you're doing well. I miss our cultural Fridays. And most of all, I just miss seeing you. It was nice to end the day with you every day, ninth period. So we're doing chapter 6, which I posted online, which is listening effectively. It's a fun chapter and very much mirrors the public speaking chapter for listening, which was chapter 3. So if you already took public speaking, like some of you did, or you're currently taking public speaking, then it's a little bit redundant, which means repetitive. But anyway, I posted the chapter 6 outline on Teams, and hopefully you've done it or you're working on it, where you're going to learn the difference between listening and hearing, how you can explain how important it is to listen effectively, how you determine how culture affects listening. We're going to learn something called the Hurrier model. It's capital H-U-R-I-E-R, and that's usually a group activity that we do, but I'll try and make it an individual activity for tomorrow. We're going to learn about informational listening, critical listening, and empathetic listening, my favorite one. We are going to do a listening survey to see how you listen best. We're going to also examine how socially we listen to each other and what barriers we have to listening effectively. We're going to do an assessment on your actual listening skills and how we can strategize to improve your listening. So chapter 6 has a lot of fun information. Now, I asked you on the post to please have a piece of paper ready and a pen, and it should just be white printer paper or some kind of plain 8x11 paper, because we're going to do a listening activity. And if you listen the way you should listen, then everybody's picture should be identical. You think it works, or do we all listen differently? Let's see. Okay, so the first thing I want you to do is draw a circle that's about as big as the piece of paper can fit. I'll give you a second to draw that circle. Now, you're going to take a line and you're going to bisect or set a line through the circle similar to a radius, right across the circle. I'll give you a second to do that. Okay, now I'm going to ask you to picture the circle to be sort of like the clock in our classroom. And at about between 12 and 1, I want you to draw a circle with a bit bigger circle right outside of it. So it'll be 2 circles, one within the other. At about 3 o'clock, I'd like you to draw 3 circles that kind of overlap each other in a little bit of an arc. Between 5 and 6 o'clock, I'd like you to draw a pentagon, but it has to be upside down. At about 7 o'clock, I'd like you to draw an isosceles, I think it's isosceles. Nope, it is a right angle triangle at 7 o'clock. At 9 o'clock, I'd like you to draw a square. And between 10 and 11 o'clock, I'd like you to draw a 3-dimensional right angle arrow. So it's going to be 2 arrows. So the points are going to be at the top and on the far left, but 3-dimensional, so it'll be like wide. All right, now take a picture of your picture that you just drew and put it on posts, and then let's all take a look and see if our pictures look the same and if we listened carefully. And I'll put my master list on when you're all done. Keep working on chapter 6. Let's practice listening, and since we're all stuck at home, we can actually sit and have conversations with our families and listen to each other instead of communicating electronically like we tend to do. I'm communicating electronically, but I hope you listen when I tell you I miss you. I miss being in school every day. I'm eating like a pig, and I'm probably going to be fat the next time you see me because I'm constantly around junk food. I just housed about a half a box of cotton candy Captain Crunch before I made this post. I miss you all. Work on chapter 6, and we'll do another fun activity tomorrow. Bye!